From schooling talk show hosts.
You say the UK version.
Yeah.
I call it the original.
To stating the obvious.
The short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting.
These are the times Ricky Gervais destroyed talk show hosts. It started when the hosts called him names on live TV.
I haven't seen you really around since the Golden Globes, where you were
low profile.
Yeah, well, they attacked you, but they said that you were mean and rude, and you were surprised at that. What? You were surprised. Let me just read one of the things they thought
I am mean
was...
and rude. I'm surprised they attacked me for it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
They accused him of being offensive.
Referring to Sex and the City, too, you said, I was sure the Golden Globe would go to the team that airbrushed that poster.
Yeah.
A little sexist.
No, it's not. Why is it sexist?
Well, because you're saying that the girls are older and they need to be airbrushed.
No, I think they look great at their age.
Oh.
Why hide it?
Oh.
Next, they brought up his Scientology joke. Watch how he flipped it back on them.
Two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay, so the complete opposite of some famous Scientologist then. Wink, wink.
I didn't name them.
He kept total control of the room.
The press started saying he means these. I was thinking, that's terrible. No, I didn't do that. They outed people. I would never do that. I think it's terrible.
Has this ruined, has anything happened? Have you had fewer opportunities of people not watching your shows? Has it made any difference?
It's made no difference at all, no. Yeah.
Then they went on to call him sexist.
Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Louis C.K. No women comedians on that panel?
Who would you replace?
I don't know. Replace
No, because it was four people.
It's just 4 people.
Yeah, so who would you take off?
I wouldn't. I would just add.
There you go.
His response caught them off guard.
On our
When
panel,
I do
so
a
we're
special like that, I will do it with women.
No, exactly. They're my friends, and I chose my friends. Oh, and also, men are intimidated by funny women, so we didn't want them in the room.
Is that right?
That was a joke.
Stephen brought up his stance on religion, hoping to get a reaction from him.
Talking about hell before, about this tweet about you going to hell.
Yeah.
And I know that you're an atheist, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. People have been debating. That's the devil waiting for you in hell, by the way.
He tried to corner Ricky, but that didn't work.
Why does the universe exist at all? Why is there something?
But surely the big question is not why, but how. Well, why is irrelevant?
Okay, fine. How is there something? Because you think of God as the prime mover. How is there anything?
Well, I don't.
He flipped the script on him.
Well, outside science and nature, I don't believe so. Because the interesting thing is, this is the thing, right? So, I'm an agnostic atheist, technically. Agnostics means no one knows whether there's a God. So everyone's technically agnostic. We don't know.
Ricky schooled him in a way he did not expect.
You believe in one God, I assume?
In 3 persons, but go ahead.
Okay, so you believe... Okay. So, but there are about 3,000 to choose from that have been, people who believe in...
I've done some reading, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So...
With one simple example, he left him speechless.
So basically, you believe in... You deny one less God than I do. You don't believe in 2,999 gods, and I don't believe in just one more.
Right.
Peers tried trapping Ricky with a weird story.
Aren't blind people allowed to defend
themselves?
Their
constitutional right
yeah.
would be damaged if... And they gave an example of, if they were fully sighted and used a gun, just because they lost their sight, why should they lose the constitutional right to continue having a gun?
His response said what was on everyone's mind.
Well, it's a difficult one, but the short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting. That's what I'd say.
This is the thing. You see, when I tweeted about this, British people who follow me thought I was making this up. They thought it was a joke.
Ricky closed it with sarcasm, turning the whole thing into one big joke.
In fact, it covers... I'm a US resident, so I'm technically also covered by the Constitution.
Dear America, please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg, but don't let him buy a gun.
It all started when they brought up The Office.
Of course, you play, in the UK version of The Office, play the boss. What is the weirdest excuse that you've ever heard?
You say the UK version.
Yeah.
I call it the original.
He wasted no time reminding them who the OG really is.
Explain
But most people think Steve Carell came up with it.
That's true, but you all were the original.
Yeah, and Steve Carell did an amazing job, and I think the American version is fantastic. Yeah, no, there's 7 remakes around the world, but the American was the biggest.
But you got it started.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Before the segment started, Ricky roasted the show.
How are you? Nice to have you here.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Nice new studio.
This is new. This is a new experience, yes.
Yeah, it's great to...
Giant moon, big fake moon behind you.
Actually, the studio was easier to find than the channel on the TV.
The jokes got so dark that the audience did not know how to react.
You keep going, you go to costume jewellery, eyebrow plucking channel, and, you know...
And then eventually you find...
Osama bin Laden's got a chat show just before yours.
It's very good. He's killing us with the bookings.
The conversation shifted to his Golden Globes hosting.
The Golden Globes, people love it when you host this show. Very good at it. There was a perception a little bit last year that you were very good, but you didn't go for the jugular.
Oh, that's what I think. I think, in retrospect, I think I held back a little bit, you know, but I didn't want to...
He also dropped an idea that could have ended his career.
Can you tell us what that idea was so we know?
Yeah, it wasn't that... Yeah.
Maybe we...
Well, no,
maybe we could use it.
I wanted it to be the opening, you know, they go, Ricky, please welcome Ricky Gervais, and I was going to come out dressed as Adolf Hitler, right?
Before the interview ended, he took a subtle shot at an actor.
And then get to the podium and let it die down and go, too much, right? And then I wanted to look in the crowd and go, it's the wrong crowd, it's just the wrong crowd. And then I was going to say, that's the last time I borrow a suit from Mel Gibson.
It all started when Rebel Wilson revealed something no one saw coming.
Now, Rebel Wilson,
yeah.
Is it real that you did want to be a rapper, you and your sister?
Yeah, because there's no African Americans in Sydney. So, like, white people like to rap. And I had a little group with my sister Liberty.
Ricky couldn't help but react.
I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it. We worked together for a couple of days. And
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Yeah.
He also made fun of Ben Stiller later in the show.
Star Trek, but I love the original series, so I have I have the Gorn head from the original series from the episode Arena where...
Like they know.
I know, I'm just nodding.
Oh, the Gorn head. The Gorn head.
Okay. I have...
Jonathan tries to compliment him, but Ricky turns it into a roast.
Congratulations on getting a second series, essentially, but also...
Congratulations on already fucking it up. It's next week, you moron.
He took another shot at his career.
Do you think it's better than the last series? Is it
I think it's funnier.
Feel?
I think it's the funniest thing we've done. I mean, I don't know what better means. I don't think... You're a film reviewer. You should know these words.
That was like a proper answer to a proper question then.
I know. So you'll cut it out?
No.
Ricky didn't even wait long before roasting him.
You were hosting the Golden Globes Sunday night in California, and now here you are, Tuesday back in New York City. Thank you very much for coming back in time to be on the show. I appreciate that.
I was getting out of town quick anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
He also went after the entire Hollywood crowd.
I did it the first time because I was sort of quite flattered, and it's a huge global audience for a comedian. I like writing gags. That's what I do. I did it a second time because I thought I could improve on the first. And I wasn't going to do it a third, but then lots of people were saying he'd never be invited back. So I did it to annoy them.
When Letterman brought up the Golden Globes rumors, he turned it into one of the most insane comebacks of the night.
The audience, who had a series of questions about your behavior on the Golden Globes.
Okay.
The references were golf, you playing golf, and your penis. Does that ring a bell?
What? Does what ring a bell?
Yeah.
It's a good party trick. Get me a bell and I'll do my best.
Before walking off, he threw one last jab at Letterman.
Would you and your friend Stephen come to the grill room at the Savoy and we'd have lunch?
Yeah, we could have a grill. Yeah. What's he going to be like in a couple of years? Because the last part of it usually is faster.
Dover Soul.
Dover Soul.
There you go.
What Grandad? Dover Soul.
This time, he corrected Joy Bahar's views.
Are you excited about the royal wedding?
You can't even say it with a straight face. Am I excited about the royal family?
Yeah.
No.
The royal wedding.
No. I'm not excited about it. Listen, I've got nothing against the royal family, but I don't like any of that sort of...
Even when she tries to trap him with a tricky question, he answers it effortlessly,
When I was in England trying to do stand-up there, you can't say anything about the Queen. They have a fit, and they won't laugh. Is that true when you do it?
No, not my crowd.
He responded with facts when she came for him.
No, anything. It's just, no.
Well, when you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect and hilarious, of course.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right.
He doesn't hold back.
Offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. With comedy as well, I think you've got to deal with taboos. You know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing.
Ricky doesn't sugarcoat anything.
This year, you didn't host, and do you miss the fact that this was the Weinstein year?
Oh, I was salivating. Honestly, I got an adrenaline rush thinking of, you know, what I could say and whether I'd have to go to jail.
At the end of the interview, he set the record straight.
I'm not doing it for the 200 egos in the room. I'm doing it for the 200 million people watching around who aren't winning awards, who aren't millionaires.
Even when the same old sexist tag comes up again, he still maintains his composure.
When you tell a woman who's, you know, that it's, you know, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Who did I say that to?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said, we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza. Right? No.
He has explained the joke so many times, but they keep bringing it up.
There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
But I don't think you lose your sensuality at 50.
I thought you were incredible. But if you look at the story, if that's what you say about them, heaven help me.
I was saying the poster was a lie.
Later in the interview, he told Barbara to back off when she crossed the line.
If you always tell the truth, you don't have to remember any lies. I don't think you can ever...
That's right.
I'll always tell the truth.
How's your love life?
Shut up.
He's married. Didn't he just get married?
When Hoda and Jenna asked him a cliché question, he didn't hold back with his response.
Just
now,
basics.
That's it. Yeah, that is my... That's my
So, did you... But are you into Harry? I think because he's British, like the superstar, you'd be into him. But are you into Harry?
Well, yeah, he's fine, but why do you think... Because he's British, I'm into him.
Kind of.
We've got as many idiots as you. I don't have to be into everyone British, do I?
Ellen DeGeneres has her own style of keeping guests on their toes, but Ricky was different.
You always have a beverage in your hand. You're drinking most of the night.
Yeah. If I didn't drink, I wouldn't be brave enough to say some of the things I'm going to say.
I see. So at what hour do you start drinking before the show?
Well, it starts very early.
He says any and everything on his mind.
I probably have a little one going about. Well, last time was your guy on the red carpet that gave me a cold beer.
Yes.
That was at the Emmys.
Yes.
And he saved my life. He had this lovely cold beer and he had some weird glasses. It was odd.
He doesn't fall in her trap.
Oh, I had a drink, just me and the cat. You know.
She didn't drink.
She didn't drink. No, that would be animal cruelty.
It would.
In fact, her watching me drunk is pretty cruel, I imagine, to a cat.
She pushed again, but Ricky handled it effortlessly.
Look, she's actually looking away in disgust.
Yeah, disgusted by it.
She's... Right.
What's on your head?
He ends it with a roast.
I work out nearly every day. I work out about 5, and I do it sort of, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just so I can then go and eat pizza and drink beer. It's like a reward. As I'm running, I'm thinking, that's 1 beer, that's 2 beers. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
They try to deflect.
Obesity is a disease. No, it's not, is it? You just like eating, don't you?
But Ricky calls them out.
There's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always... They've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, OK?
These are times Ricky Gervais humiliated fat people.
I got asked to do a benefit gig recently for sufferers of obesity. What? She went, sufferers of obesity. I went, you mean fat people? She went, no, because obesity is... Well, she actually went, no, because obesity... She was eating, of course she was eating. No.
He was just getting started.
Between snacks and, no. But she said, obesity is a disease. No, it's not, is it? You just like eating, don't you? No, it's not, is it? Oh, I'm so fucking ill. Oh.
That's not all.
I said to her, what's the disease? She went, everything tastes good. Everything? Yeah, not salads. No, salads. Oh, it's not a disease, is it? Leprosy is a disease.
For an atheist, he does know the Bible.
Can you imagine Jesus in the temple? People come up to him in bandages going, Jesus, my face is falling off. Can't stop now, as a fat bird in a third pie.
He also mocks their behavior.
They complain about the situation. They go, no. I'm getting fat. No. Aeroplane seats.
And the whole airport charade.
And if we're talking about fairness and aeroplanes, why is it I get the same luggage allowance as a bloke who's 40 stone? Why is that allowed? We're both allowed 32 kilograms on the plane. I want to go, no, he used up his 32 kilograms on his tits.
He even criticized people who call the word fat a slur.
Now there's even a stigma, like doctors get in trouble for saying to someone, you're overweight or obese. They go, no, that's a political thing. No, it's like fat shaming. It's not fat, you don't get cancer shaming. He's trying to save your life, right? There was a school that tried to ban the word obese because they said it was derogatory to, I don't know what to call them, round children, right?
He also blames society.
I need people that, they come to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I look terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right?
He loves controversy.
Because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, you know. We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair.
He even encouraged his fans to fat shame him.
You asked your followers to fat shame you, basically.
Yeah,
you said you were gaining weight. Okay, so what?
Well, the thing is, I was really thin until I was about 28. Then I got a job, and those were my eating years. and I got really fat, and then I lost weight by working out. But now I'm getting so old and feeble.
Knowing Ricky, he plays into it.
I refuse to give up food or wine. Yeah. So I'm just going to steadily get fat.
I just weighed myself. I'm 13 stone. That's the heaviest I've been since I was fat.
Yeah.
Please tweet your best insults.
And I ask people to tweet me.
And what are they saying?
There's things like, how do you get Ricky into the shower? Grease the sides and throw in a cookie.
The great thing about you was you were just chunky, chubby Ricky. We all thought that could be the guy off the street. Yeah. You were overweight. Yeah. You know, everything about you was physically. Look, I mean, that's Joe Local.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Look at you now. You've become this kind of Hollywood glamour pinup.
As if.
He says the funniest things with a hint of truth.
I got fat. Who cares? And I still don't worry about it really. But this is the thing. I got fatter and fatter from the age of about 29 when I got my first job. Yeah, I was a bit late, and I think I, just got fatter and fatter.
He wasn't done.
But how heavy were you when you went, that's enough?
14 stone. 14 stone.
And was there a moment of kind of self-awareness where you went, okay, that's enough?
I just felt like, where was it going to end? Didn't want to blow it actually. Life's great, and I didn't want to wake up with a heart attack.
He doesn't sugarcoat it.
I know what you're thinking. All that boxing training paid off. What was I doing? I mean, why did I do that? Well, I do know, actually. I did it I thought I'd get sort of fit and lose a bit of weight, but there are easier ways than getting punched in the face.
He loves controversy.
We had to have our percentage fat. Grant Bovey came out at 8% fat. I came out at 25. Which is more than I could vote for, really. But you know what, Rick Waller came out? 60% fat. True, I looked that up. That is the same percentage fat as a pork scratching. Absolutely true.
Not only that, but he also shared his personal experience.
We've had Christmas, and I put on 5 pounds at Christmas. In fact, I tweeted, so I put on 5 pounds, fat shame me to get me out of it, and people were saying things like, how would you get Ricky Gervais into a shower? Grease the sides and throw in a cookie. So, right?
He tells another story.
And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? With your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, OK? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock.
Food companies and supermarkets aren't left out.
I blame the food industries, because you go into a supermarket and it's just packed with that stuff. Everything's packed with hydrogenated fats and extra calories and sugar and butter and everything, and they love that, OK?
He even adds a vivid description.
There's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always... They've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, OK? And it opens automatically, so they don't have to waste calories pushing anything. There's just... And it's a good job it opens automatically, because usually it's glass and they can see the pie from down the road and they're in like that.
He says things as it is.
But when they get in there, it's all fresh fruit and veg. It's all whole grain. It's all stuff that's good for you, OK? Of course, they'll be confused at first. They go, well, that's not real food to them. They think Brussels sprouts is packaging, right? They're looking, where's the cakes? Where's the cakes? The cakes are over here, but the cakes are through a different door. But this door is human-sized.
He ends it in the funniest way possible.
Oh, fuck, I can't get in. I can't get through the fucking door. I can't. And they go back. Oh, no, I still can't. Back another carrot. They're back and forth for days, and the fat's falling off them. Soon they can slip through the door and have a cake. They can't get out again. No, but I mean...